Look, see, I remember when I met you as a sophomore. Started out as friends, but I knew that we would want more. Hit your favorite restaurant with your favorite dress on.
Trigger Devils. Shoot faster.
Hey, what is up guys? This is Devour or Cody here, bringing you guys another video. Today's video is going to be another life story. I really like to tell these life stories, and I think you guys do enjoy them. This was going to be about how I got into video games instead of drugs. So growing up, I grew up, with some bad influences, just some kids that I shouldn't have been growing up with, running around, causing a muck. Started smoking cigarettes at a young age. I got into smoking weed at 11 or 12, as I said in my first time smoking weed video. But so I was just running amok as a little kid, and I think my turning point where I started realizing that I didn't want to go down that road was when I got asked to join a gang from another kid that's actually I'm friends with his brother to this day, which is really weird, and he's in and out of jail for meth and heroin and just a lot of things that I'm glad that I didn't go down that road. But he came to my house one day and asked me to join a gang, and he had some big guys with him that were joining, that were starting the gang with him, and then I told him no, and I stopped hanging out with him from that day on. And then I started getting into disc golf, and I was out at the disc golf course one day, and I actually got my first hole-in-one, which when you get a hole-in-one, you get paid because it's what a hole-in-one is from golf, At disc golf, it's the same exact thing. And I got paid about, a little over $100, and I was maybe 13 or 14 at the time, and my best friend told me about this LAN center where you just go there and pay to play games, called Dreamland. And so once he told me about it, we went there, and I fell in love with games. I started playing World of Warcraft. I played Counter-Strike Source, which, if you guys aren't familiar with Counter-Strike Source, it's actually the Counter-Strike before CSGO. I don't know if a lot of you guys have played that, maybe seen the surfing on Leafy's channel, but yeah, that is Counter-Strike Source. And so I just started playing, I started playing a shitload of World of Warcraft, a shitload of Counter-Strike Source, and that became, my outlet. That became something that I really loved to do, and I knew that I'd probably game my whole life. So my dad actually ended up, knowing that I loved to play video games and stuff, and he got me my own PC. I mean, it was a nice PC, and I was actually playing on dial-up at the time. I was playing World of Warcraft and Counter-Strike Source on dial-up, and I was just having the best time. But I got addicted to World of Warcraft for about 2 years. Even through high school and stuff, I had a life. I'd go out and party and stuff, but when I wasn't partying or hanging out with friends, I was playing World of Warcraft because, I was trying to get away from the bad influences in high school as well. So video games were kind of like my outlet, where I could relieve stress. To this day, I love to play video games, love to do YouTube, because it's just something I love to do to relieve stress, and just it's just a great time. So yeah, video games got me away from drugs, and it was really good because going into high school, a lot of my friends, they've gotten into a lot of drugs, as far as, hardcore drugs, not just weed or anything like that. And I've actually lost some friends. I lost a friend recently, a kid that I grew up with, to heroin overdose. And it's just really sad that, kids get into those kind of things. And I'm just glad that I didn't go down that path. It's a really scary thing. So let's go back to the video game story. So actually, after I was playing Counter-Strike Source and World of Warcraft and stuff, my dad got me an Xbox 360, and I got into COD 4, MW2, and I fell in love with Call of Duty. I fell in love with the Call of Duty franchise. I didn't play World of Warcraft or CSS as much, and I started getting into console games. And at that point, I knew I kind of wanted to do something with video games. I didn't just want to play. I wanted to entertain people. I wanted to start a YouTube channel because of all these YouTubers that I've been watching, and I just thought, maybe I can do that one day. Maybe I can be one of those YouTubers. And so I actually started a YouTube channel with my Xbox 360, just uploading straight off of my Xbox 360 onto YouTube. No editing software, nothing. Just straight gameplays. And I grew to where I was at today. And it's just crazy. I guess the reason why I want to tell you guys this story is because if for some reason you guys are going through some stuff in life and your friends are getting into drugs and things like that, you can turn to video games to kind of help you out in a situation like that. Because yes, video games can be an addiction, but it's a lot better than going out and getting addicted to things that are gonna, you know, mess up your entire life. So I felt like I needed to tell you guys this, this story, and I'll be having more life stories every week. I'm gonna have a life story for you guys about something that's going on in my life. You guys can tweet at me or comment down below if you get whatever life stories you guys want to hear from me. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video, and peace out, guys.
Whoa, only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hit the road when you're missing home. You only know you love her when you let her go. But you let her go.